So, who's ready for more Five Nights at Freddy's? Well, before we get into there, I do want to say that I am excited, quite excited, even though it doesn't sound like it, because I've already yelled and screamed about it earlier. So yeah. But anyway, so a game that I used to play as a kid on the original Xbox, a game that I thought I'd never see again, and I'm currently on the lookout for replacement copies for my original Xbox, is coming back next year with a whole new game, and it's going to be a first-person shooter, so that's gonna be different from what I'm used to. And I am talking about Hunter the Reckoning. Yeah, confirmed. There's a trailer of it and everything. People tried to say it was accidentally leaked. No, it wasn't accidentally leaked. But yeah, Hunter the Reckoning is coming back. So when I saw Turok Origin, I was like, fuck yeah! New Turok game! Let's fucking go! I saw Hunter the Reckoning, and I'm just like, it was total fucking shock. I couldn't do anything. I'm just like, no way, this is fucking fake. This is AI. This is some bullshit. And I actually, I looked into it and I checked it. No, I checked into it and everything. No, it's legit. They're coming out next year. A new Hunter the Reckoning game. So Shock Trooper's gonna have that shit. That is my childhood we are talking about here, okay? And I still need to replace the originals. I'm rebuilding my original Xbox collection. Back in 2013, 2014, I had sold my original Xbox, sold my GameCube, I sold my PS2, um, and I sold most of the games. Now, my PS2 collection, for some reason, I kept. I have all the games still. I just sold the console. Sold all my GameCube games, sold my GameCube. Um, Sold my OG Xbox, sold all the games. And all the games that I currently have now are repurchases. Um, so I've got to get Hunter the Reckoning. There's quite a few original Xbox games I need to get back. Some of them are going to cost me up to $200 to $300 that I used to have before that I paid $20 for in GameStop back in the day. Like there's one game called Obscure. I paid $25 for that at GameStop. I remember buying that. That game's like $350. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. But yeah, I'm rebuilding my OG Xbox collection. So I'm gonna have Hunter the Reckoning. And the other game that I'm kind of excited for is called I think it's Alien Deathstorm, ADT. Yeah, I was checking that out. That looks real sick. But other than that, that's the only news I've got for you guys. So here we are, Five Nights at Freddy's, night 3. Let's jump into it and see if we can't manage Foxy somehow. Sorry, I rambled on a little bit. I was really excited about Hunter the Reckoning.
Oh, hey, you're doing great. Most people don't last this long. I mean, they usually move on to other things by now.
Oh, shut up! You're lying.
I'm fine if they die. That's not what I meant.
Yeah, it is.
Anyway, I better not take up too much of your time. Things are getting real tonight. Hey, listen, I had an idea. If you happen to get caught and want to avoid getting stuffed into a Freddy suit, try playing dead. Go limp. Then there's a chance that maybe they'll think that you're an empty costume instead. Then again, if they think you're an empty costume, they might try to stuff a metal skeleton into you. I wonder how that would work. Yeah, never mind. Scratch that. It's best just not to get caught. Okay, I'll leave you to it. See you on the flip side.
Idea, and I'm not adding this to a theory or anything, it's just an idea. You see how he just said, play dead? So maybe when Foxy runs into the room, maybe we don't die. Maybe we play dead, and that's just like a game over screen. Cheeksy! There is so fucking much Rule 34 of Chica. Like, it is borderline concerning. But it's not that bad. You want to know what is that bad? You guys remember the My Little Pony craze that was going on way back in the day? Frickin' servers and forums were just getting flooded with MLP porn. Like, it was bad. Like, it was real bad. Websites were banning it and shit. People were still posting it. And rumor has it that was the beginning of the brony fandom. Oh, by the way, I bet you guys won't go over to the bortShow's channel. I'll leave a link in the description below. I bet you won't go over to his channel and say, Shock Trooper said you were a brony. I bet you won't leave that in his comments. Ah, shit. This camera right here. Once we see Foxy running down that hallway, we've got to hit the door quick. Damn it. Get your ass back in that fucking curtain. I think by the time 5 a.m. rolls around, if we make it that far, we should have, like, maybe 10% battery, maybe single digits, judging by how fast my battery's draining because I'm using the light and everything. But you heard what he said. Tonight gets serious. Hands are a little bit sweaty because I haven't played this game in so long. Wait, did I see something? I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping. Aw, Freddy, you dick. No, turn off. Chica! There's Chica, finally. Come the fuck out of it. Now he's gonna be in that hallway for a while. He usually is. Okay, good. He's gone. 25%. It's only 4 a.m. I don't know. There she goes. %, battery. Turn off. Damn. Hate it when it does that. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. God damn it. See, I had to be quick. I hit the light. I hit the light. It's X button. I mean, with both of those doors closed anyways, we probably wouldn't have made it anyway, so, you know. It's alright. We'll run it back. We'll do it again. Yeah, my panic, I hit circle instead of X. Alright, continue night 3. Let me get comfortable here. Kind of situate myself a little bit. That way my legs ain't falling asleep or cramping up or anything like that. So I can kind of lock in. Well, not really lock in, but just survive. Yeah, Foxy is the only one that just, like, peeks around the corner. He doesn't come in the room, he just peeks around the corner. You get jump scared by every other animatronic but Foxy. Was that Chica? That is Chica. Chica, get your ass back on the stage. The hell are you doing in the ladies' bathroom? The fuck? Come on, get back to cam 1 so I can restart. There we go. Cam 4, not sure where cam 4 is. Still in the hallway. Or in a hallway, like I said, I don't remember where cam 4's at. Alright, there's Chica. So when she's on cam 4, that means she's on the opposite side of the hall. Okay. (1 a.m.) As fast as my battery drains, night 4 and night 5 are going to be fun. But I have beat this game in the past, I think twice, I think. So, definitely doable. Definitely doable. Oh, you ass. One thing that's going to really be fun is Five Nights at Freddy's 3. I have never played that before. And I heard there's a lot you have to manage in that game. So, I'm a little bit worried about it. A little bit. I just hope it's not too much of a pain in the ass, because I don't want a repeat of, you know, getting stuck on something and doing sister location all over again. Which I will still be working on, don't worry you guys. It's just I had to give that game a break. It was literally getting on my nerves. Chica, East Hall. Should be over there in that doorway here in a minute. I got an itchy on my nose and I don't want to itch it because I don't want to take my hands off the controller. I'm gonna do it. Okay, we're good. Good lord, it's only 2 a.m. It feels like it's been longer than that. Or at least that's what it feels like anyway. I mean, that's kind of what a horror game does to you. It kind of just makes you wish like it would just be over. Like, you know, a minute can feel like an eternity. It's one of the reasons why I like horror so much. I absolutely love horror. Amongst my favorites is analog horror. I watch a lot of Wendigoon. But at the same time, I don't have, and I probably never will have, a favorite YouTuber. Never get to, like, this goes even for me too. Never get connected to a YouTuber. Never become a fan of a YouTuber because, like, this is my personal belief, my personal opinion. This is just me, and I'm only speaking for myself, nothing else and no one else. This only falls at my feet and my feet alone. I believe that big time YouTubers, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, Wendigoon, the big dogs. I believe once you get to a certain point in YouTube where you become, like, famous and you're raking in a lot of money and everything, little people like the viewers stop mattering. Like, we matter, don't get me wrong, we matter, but, like, if you try to reach out, you know, and talk to your favorite YouTuber and, you know, fulfill a dream or something like that, you get ignored. Like, you get straight up ignored. And I speak from experience. I've tried it before with a couple of my personal YouTubers that I like to watch a lot. Yeah, they just, at least for me, it seems like they don't care. So, you know, I watch their content, I like their content, I comment on their content, you know. I give them those views. But, you know, I don't try to reach out or anything like that, try to connect and, you know, like a normal people. I don't treat them like normal people. You know, like Oh shit, we may be in trouble here. That was an accident. Okay, I fucked up on that one. You know, like a Hollywood celebrity. You know? And a lot of people will be like, oh yeah, they're very busy. They don't really have all the time in the world. They've got to go home at some point in time. They've got to sleep. You know, they've got to have alone time. They've got breaks and days off. And I'm sure they get a shit ton of fan mail and a shit ton of mail and a shit ton of, you know, messages and stuff like that. But you can get back to somebody. You can get back to at least one person. Like, last year when my summary came in for all the stuff that I was doing on YouTube and everything, like my biggest view, my biggest view count was the Volgren, all that SCP stuff. And I was real proud of it. I was real happy about it. And I tagged him in a YouTube. I tagged him in my Twitter post, and I'm like, yeah, so this is what I watch. These are my favorites, and I really appreciate all the stuff, you know, that they make and everything, and it's really entertaining. I think G-Man Lives was the only one that actually interacted with that post, and I just got completely ghosted by everyone else. But like I said, that's just me. That's just me. That's just my story and how it went. They're not all like that, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they are all just busy and stuff like that, but... Oh, there we go again. Saved by time. But, yeah, you know, it kind of falls on the feet of, like, you know, don't meet your heroes type deal. Now, I can't say that for one YouTuber that I really like. You guys probably maybe have not heard of her. Probably maybe y'all have, but, Lacier, Laaser. I can't remember how it's spelled. She's a Finnish YouTuber that does dino videos, dinosaur games, and things like that. Not only did she follow me back on X, but she also interacted with my comments and not my comments, but she also interacted with my posts that I made on X. She commented back and everything, and she even added me to her Discord, so I'm in her Discord. And that right there, that was literally a mind-blowing thing. I was like, there's no way this just happened to me type deal. I wish that happened. I wish something like that would happen with Wendigoon. But, it is what it is. It's no big deal. But, yeah, like I said, you know, they're probably so spam full of fan mail and everything like that. They can't get back to everybody, but they can get back to somebody. You know, they've got to check their stuff. But, that's just my mindset. That's just how it is, or at least my thought process and how I think and things like that. But like I said, that only falls to my feet because that's just my personal opinion. That's just how I think. That's how my brain works. And that's just me. But, it is what it is. I've even had conversations on X with Breaking Benjamin before. Yeah. One of my comments got featured in a trailer for Starship Troopers Extermination when it was coming to console for the first time. And they were actually doing it. Yeah, one of my comments, you could actually see my face, my name, and my comment popped up on their console release trailer, and I thought that was pretty cool. But I am no big timer. I'm not a, you know, I'm not a popular YouTuber. I just do this for fun because it's a passion and I like doing it. But you know, there's a lot of YouTubers out there with some pretty fancy play buttons, and I don't really. I mean, if I get one, cool. If I don't, cool. I can live without one. But you never know what the future holds. You never know what can happen. I don't plan on getting huge. I don't plan on getting money out of this or anything like that. My sponsor reached out to me, Poggers, which would be in the description box below. Use code SHOCKTROOPER, all caps, no spaces. Get 10% off on your order. Horrible plug, but there it is. Um, they reached out to me, so apparently they were checking my stuff out, and that's how I ended up with them. And I've still got them, and I still throw their stuff out there. But yeah, I have fun with YouTube. I like it. Uh, it keeps me occupied when I'm at home, and I'm not doing anything else. This is like my little thing that I like to do. So I make videos like this, and I eventually get around to doing some videos. I am so sorry the FNAF series was late, but I had to get it done. I mean, I did promise you guys, and I did do it, just like I did with the Resident Evil New Game Plus series that I did. And I went back and I did that. Just give me time. Just give me time. But yeah, that's going to be it for right now. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please consider to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, leave a comment down below. I already mentioned Poggers, so I'm not going to do that. But that's going to be it for this video of Five Nights at Freddy's. I'll see you guys on night 4. So until then, till next time, take care, take it easy, stay safe, keep it metal, and I will see you all in the next one. All right, everybody, till then, and until next time, deuces, everyone.